Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I am here today with the Fresh Focus Week 2 devotional, and this entry is talking all about habits and how to make them fresh. And so I am working today in Colossians 3:2, and I actually had this verse already journaled on the other side of my page, and so again I'm having to step out of my comfort zone and put it on the back side of the page. And I actually end up really liking the way that the end product turned out, and I just think it's just another way for me to dive deeper into this verse and to look at it, especially since I had already journaled it before. It definitely doesn't hurt to review those verses over and over again. So I was excited to do that. And so I am using images from the Fresh Focus devotional that is located on illustratedfaith.com/shop. And you can download it, and it comes with all of the printables and as well as the devotional content. And I am using the Target, the Handmade modern acrylic paints that are really popular right now. I'm using the colors Robin's Egg that I have on the page now. And then I do add some satin sherbet, and I use the satin avocado at the very end. And I use the heavy body acrylic Liquitex in the color Cobalt Turquoise, and that's what gets that darker turquoise down on my page that you'll see here in a couple minutes. Through this devotional, I was just thinking about habits that I'm trying to keep, and good habits that I'm trying to continue doing, and kind of make that more of a lifestyle. I think habits end up turning into a lifestyle. So if we can keep them focused on the Lord and keep them faith-based, I think that's the ultimate goal. And with the devotional, it just talks about some different habits that you can try and get into, reading deeper into the Word, memorizing Scripture, serving others that are in need, and actively praying for the people around you, especially your family and your friends. And April does a great job and gives us verses that go along with each of those habits that she's focusing on, which is really wonderful because you can stretch out the devotional even more, and you can journal in those verses as well. But I definitely wanted to stick with the Colossians verse 2, and I'll read it for you now. It says, "Think about the things of heaven, not the things of earth." And I liked that just because if we're trying to get into a fresh new start for the year, it's really easy to get caught up into the Instagram craze and the Facebook and making sure that we have pretty pages in our Bible. But really, the most important thing is that we're keeping it about Him, and that we keep things looking up instead of keeping things looking on into the earthly things of life. And so I cut out some of the letters from the devotional, and I'm going to make my title here, and it just says, it's going to end up saying "Keep It Fresh." And I really liked that just because it was kind of a fun title, but it definitely had a bigger meaning, and just to kind of wake up each day and get your mind right and make sure that you're having a fresh start, because God does give us a fresh start every day, and like April says, even in every moment. So it just kind of reminds you to kind of live with grace, and to also give yourself grace as well. The stickers that I'm using to spell fresh are from scrapbook.com, and they are the Funky Alphas, and they have them in every color. And shout out to Hello Jilski who introduced these to me. I saw them on her page, and I was like, where did you get those letters? And she told me about them, and I ordered them instantly, and I have been loving them ever since. And so those are on scrapbook.com, and I will also have them linked below. So if you are as obsessed as I am with them, you can pick them up for yourself. And you can see with those strawberries, they just kind of melted into the page, and I loved how those ended up turning out, and you can still see the words underneath, which is always a really big plus. A lot of people that I talk to are like, oh my gosh, you're covering the words of the Bible. And I just want to say that this Bible is my art Bible. Like, this is the one that I paint, and I give myself permission to cover the words. And this isn't the Bible that I bring to church with me every week to study from, but it's more of the one that I use to write down what God is documenting in my life. And so I love that it's full of color, and I love that it has big and bold titles, and it's a constant reminder of what God is doing for me in my life, and also reminders of me of what I need to continue doing in my life. Or, oh my goodness, like, I haven't been having a fresh focus. I haven't been focused on the things above. I've been thinking of earthly things. I need to remember to do this. And so I'm just one of those people that if it's bright and colorful, I'm more apt to remember it and to follow it. And so that's kind of where I'm at with this Bible. But the clear Avery sticker paper is wonderful for those of you who are a little bit anxious about covering the words. I love using it, and it's been on every page that I've done lately. And now I'm just using some enamel hearts just to kind of add a little bit more color onto the page and near up towards the tab. My whole tab was taken from the devotional as well, and I'm just using my little date stamp to date the page in the gutter of the page. And I'm also going to use my Illustrated Faith pen just to write that I need to refer to Colossians 3 verse 2 when I'm looking at this page, since it is on a different page than the verse. And that's going to do it for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this process. It was really simple, and that's exactly what I wanted it to be. But I did want to check in with you guys and let you know what I was up to. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Be sure to subscribe and follow me on Instagram, and let me know how I can be praying for you. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.